Have you ever struggled with a Zenith Stromberg carburetor that idles poorly, hesitates, or just fills up? Most people think adjusting a carb is complicated. Jets, needles, fuel pumps, endless guesswork. But there is an old-school trick that can tell you exactly how the mixture should be set, and it works on the engine itself. Today I'll show you how to check if the mixture is correct using the piston. How tiny piston movement affects RPM. How to fine-tune in small increments for perfect idle. This method works on any car with a Zenith Stromberg, Volvo, Jaguar, Rover, and other European classics. These small piston hair, moving just a fraction of an inch, tells you everything you need to know. Patrick's Garage. Let's start with the concept. The Zenith Stromberg is a constant depression, variable venturi carburetor. Airflow changes depending on engine vacuum. Inside a piston is connected to a tapered needle. As the engine draws air, the piston rises, lifting the needle and allowing more fuel to flow. At idle, small differences in piston position determine whether the mixture is too rich, too lean, or just right. And that's exactly what we're testing the piston-lift method. Here is the trick. With the engine running at warm idle, gently lift the piston about 1/32 of an inch or 1 millimeter. Observe the engine response. What to look for? RPM rises briefly, then settles. Mixture is correct. RPM rises and stay high. Mixture is too rich. Turn mixture screw lean. RPM drops or engine stumbles. Mixture is too lean. Turn mixture screw rich. Adjust 1/4 turn increments and wait a few seconds between changes. This small screw under the carb controls the mixture. Tiny adjustments make a big difference. The piston needle controls the amount of fuel entering the engine. Lifted too high, too much fuel. A rich mixture. Too low, too little fuel. A lean mixture. By lifting the piston slightly, you simulate a small acceleration. The engine's response tells you instantly whether the mixture needs reaching or leaning. It's simple, mechanical, reliable. Clockwise a leaner, counterclockwise a reacher. Remember, 1/4 turn at a time. Then lift the piston again and check the reaction of engine. Patience is key. Over-adjusting will make the engine run worse, not better. Make sure the engine is fully warmed up before fine-tuning. Check for vacuum leaks. A leak can make the mixture seem wrong. Repeat the piston-lift test after every small screw adjustment. Don't worry if it takes a few tries. Even pros rely on this simple method. Even with modern tools, this trick is unbeatable. Mechanical, no electronics required. provides immediate feedback from the running engine, works for both beginners and experienced tuners, makes idle smooth, throttle responsible, and engine happy. Small movements, small adjustments, big results. That's the old school piston-lift method for adjusting your Zenith Stromberg carburetor. It's simple, clever, and works on running engines. If you own a Volvo, Jaguar, or any European classic, this is a trick that will save you hours of guesswork. Before you're adjusting the mixture, there is one important thing to check. Many Zenith Stromberg carburetors, especially from the 1970s, like those used on Volvo 140 series with the B20 engine, were built with pressed-in main jets and fixed needles. Mixture adjustment is only possible if your carburetor has an adjustable main jet, as seen on Volvo 140 series and Amazon models with B18 engine, or an adjustable measuring needle, which was used only on some Volvo 240 series models. If your carburetor isn't adjustable, it must be converted before any mixture tuning can be done. I'll catch you in the next one on Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific Time. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. Click the subscribe button and notifications bell so that way you can be notified as soon as I upload new videos about car repairing.